Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland BROWNS. Let's get to the news. When we talk about the Cleveland Browns heading into the offseason, there's an undeniable sense of anticipation mixed with a bit of uncertainty. The team's future is hanging in the balance, and it all starts from the very top with team owner Jimmy Haslam. As Browns fans, we know how crucial these decisions are. After all, the decisions made now can shape the franchise's trajectory for years to come. The biggest questions are clear. Will Andrew Berry remain as the general manager? Will Kevin Stefanski continue as head coach? These are questions that have dominated conversations among Browns Nation, and rightfully so, because the answer to those questions will determine the direction the team takes in the coming seasons. Now, as we approach the final stretch of the current season, with only 3 weeks remaining before Haslam has to make any official calls, some of his past comments give us a pretty good idea of where his head might be. Back in July, during training camp, when asked what a successful season would look like, Haslam didn't want to put a specific number of wins on it. Instead, he was clear that the Browns would need to do better than just 3 wins. That's a pretty straightforward message. He emphasized that everybody, coaches, players, personnel, ownership, all know that 3-14 won't cut it. That's a pretty strong statement from the owner. It's clear that the Browns brass aren't satisfied with a season that's pretty much been a disaster, and that statement set the tone for what's to come. Fast forward to now, and the Browns are staring down another potential 3-14 finish. Through 15 weeks, Cleveland sits at a disappointing 3-11 record, with just a couple of games remaining against the Buffalo Bills, Pittsburgh Steelers, and Cincinnati Bengals. Most fans are probably expecting the worst, and it's a fair assessment. The Bills are a powerhouse, and the Steelers and Bengals always bring their best when facing the Browns. It's very likely Cleveland might lose all 3, ending the season at a heartbreaking 3-14. Even if the Browns manage to scrape out a win or 2, it's only a slight improvement, but in the eyes of ownership, that might not be enough. So what does this mean for the future? Well, the obvious question is, how will Haslam respond? Will he see these final losses as a wake-up call or just accept mediocrity? The real drama is about the fate of Stefanski and Berry. There's a lot of speculation swirling around. Could Berry be retained even if the team finishes at the bottom of the standings again? Many believe that the talented draft class coming in 2025 might give Andrew Berry some extra runway, especially if he's shown a good eye for talent and draft success. But Kevin Stefanski, that's a different story. The head coach has been under scrutiny all season, and some insiders suggest that if changes are coming, Stefanski could be the first to go. It's not just about firing coaches or GMs, it's about what kind of message the organization wants to send. Do they want to rebuild with a fresh perspective? Or do they believe the core of the team, including key players like Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward, still has what it takes to turn things around? That's the million-dollar question. But what's undeniable is that Haslam is only 3 more losses away from having to make some tough decisions. Will he be bluffing when he said, 3-14 won't cut it? Or is this the beginning of a major overhaul? The Browns have traditionally been a franchise full of potential but plagued with inconsistency. From the days of Bernie Kosar to the recent struggles with development, Cleveland fans have seen it all. But there's also a sense that this could be a pivotal year, a year where the organization either doubles down on its current course or makes bold moves to shake things up. The fact that Haslam has avoided giving a specific win total for success indicates he's keeping his options open. Still, his words from July make it clear that the bar is set high, and falling short again might mean significant changes at the top. Looking at the roster, Stefanski has had his ups and downs. Some seasons, he's shown he can get the most out of his players, but this year has been a roller coaster. The offensive line has struggled at times, and the play calling has come under criticism, especially in tight games. Meanwhile, Andrew Berry has been building this team with a focus on youth and talent acquisition, but the results haven't fully materialized yet. Fans are eager to see if the front office will stick with this plan or pivot toward a new direction. The upcoming draft, especially the 2025 class, could be a game changer, and Barry's ability to hit on key picks will likely influence his future with the franchise. For Browns fans, this season has been a test of patience and resilience. It's hard not to feel disappointed, especially considering the expectations that were set at the start of the year. After all, Cleveland has been searching for that elusive playoff success for decades now. Every year we tell ourselves this is the year, and year after year, setbacks and heartbreaks seem to define our journey. But despite all that, the passion remains, and the hope for a brighter future never fades. We've seen flashes of talent and moments of promise from players like Myles Garrett, whose leadership on defense continues to be a bright spot. If the Browns are to turn things around, they'll need to harness that talent and build a culture of consistency and winning. The offseason decisions will be crucial. Will the front office prioritize stability or go for a complete rebuild? Will Kevin Stefanski be given another shot to prove he can get this team over the hump? Or will we see a new coach come in with a fresh approach? And what about Andrew Barry? Is his future tied to the draft picks and player development, or will the organization decide to go in a different direction altogether? These are the questions fans are buzzing about, and rightfully so. The stakes are high, and the franchise's future depends on the choices made in the coming weeks and months. While the current season has been a disappointment, there's still a sense of hope among Browns fans. We've seen how quickly things can change in the NFL. A draft pick here, a free agent signing there, and suddenly the team can look very different. The key is to stay patient, stay loyal, and believe that brighter days are ahead. Cleveland has a passionate fan base that lives and breathes this team, and no matter what happens, that loyalty will never waver. The organization has to listen to that passion and use it as fuel to make the right decisions, no matter how tough. And finally, looking ahead, we all hope that the offseason brings new opportunities and fresh energy. Whether that's with the current staff or a new regime, the goal is clear. Build a team that can compete at the highest level and bring that Lombardi trophy back to Cleveland. It's a long road, but Browns Nation is known for its resilience and unwavering support. We've been through tough times before, and every setback is just a setup for a comeback. So as we approach the final games of this season, let's keep the faith alive, keep the passion burning, and prepare for what could be a pivotal offseason that sets the stage for a new chapter in Browns history. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on all this? Do you think Haslam will pull the trigger and shake things up? Are you confident that Stefanski and Barry still have what it takes to lead this team back to glory? Or do you believe it's time for a fresh start? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Browns. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. We're in this together, and the best is yet to come. Keep the faith, Browns fans.